We don't even see Kiki now. No, there you go.
Sorry, family. We
uh,
just having some difficulties at this time. That's the devil, the liar. So let's get back to what we're talking about. Go ahead,
Dana
Gotti.
White. Dana
Uh,
White
uh,
and that's what you was talking about.
and WBC trying to, they're definitely gonna get a percentage. If one of their
We
fighters are
passed
trying to,
that. We
I think
passed
it's a
that.
great fighters to, if they're able to make money, why hold them back? Why try to put them put them in a tough spot for? You understand what I'm saying? If they fighting for a Zuffa belt, like what's the problem? That's why it's gonna be. It's gonna be. That's why it's so much stuff, so much tension going on with the Zuffa belts and these sanctioning bodies. Because if you got a WBC fighter fighting for a IBF belt or WBA belt, you're not gonna strip a fighter. Once you give Zuffa the same respect, they're trying to come into the sport of boxing. Give them the same respect. Why give a fighter ultimatum? You're not telling the fighter, or if you're a WBC champion, if you fight for a WBA or IBF title, gonna strip you. Show them that
Mm-hmm.
same respect, man. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Show them the same respect, and that's what that's all they want. That's all they want is the same respect. Respect our sanctioning body.
Yeah, I agree. That's definitely all
Respect
they want.
body. It's just the same. It's no different from Zuffa. They have their own belt. Ring Magazine has their own belt. They're just trying to establish their own, promotional thing and their own belt, and I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? At Bob Aaron would have came up with
Yeah,
the idea of creating a belt. Eddie Hearns would have came out with the idea of creating a belt for their promotional company. That's dope. It would have been dope. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But everybody has bodies,
They
WBC.
they want they what it is they don't want to be a league.
Right. They trying to keep Zuffa on the outside. Keep him
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
outside.
But the
No,
thing
no,
is, Dana
no.
White.
Yeah.
The thing is, Dana White wants that. You know what I'm saying? He said mentioned that. He said, "Where the fuck is the competition at? There's no
Right.
competition."
Let us unite. Let's get money together. You get everybody else gets money
No,
together.
that's
Why
not.
can't
That's not what he's saying. He's saying that none of these niggas is competition.
I
Like,
mean
as
he
in, like, you
talking
don't see them as comp.
I mean, it's not if everybody listen, let me tell you something, man. It's not competition because he has he has Turkey behind his back. And when you're able to give a fighter like Conor Ben $15 million like the fucking Regis, as a promoter, I would get worried. Oh shit, he got money like that to give away. So what's gonna happen if you? That's gonna listen. If a fighter is getting 15 million to fight a fucking nobody, that's gonna always leave that door open. That was a great move. That was a
Yeah,
great move. And what's 15 million to a person that's worth 100 billion?
yeah, that's a fact. Nothing.
It's nothing. So that's why these other promoters and sanctioning bodies are scared. They don't want to have nothing to do with Zuffa. Even your boy Eddie Hearns. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that I've known him for years. Yeah, nigga, money talk. Money talk. And that's what they're
That money drying up.
15 million to fight Regis. Hold on, promoter. Hold on, wait a minute. What you say?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta do what's best for me and my family. Know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I'm taking it.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, that's a fact.
so I wanna say something about what's his name? It's a fighter. He suffered brain damage in the ring. What was his name? They did
Oh, the one that got punched in the back of the head
right,
by
right.
Nigel Ben.
What's his name? Andre Ward did a
I
podcast
forget his name.
guy's sister Jamil
Yeah,
McLean.
was it McCall? I think it was McCall.
McCall just
Was
But for the
okay.
moral to the stories, I want to see fighters get their bag, man. Again, when you're suffering from brain damage, these fans ain't gonna be there for you. Homeboy's sister is taking care of him. Get your bag. I would tell Shakur, utilize his gift that God gave him, man. If you could box. For the most part, these fighters need to get that bag while they're young, save their money, and invest their money.
Gerald McClellan. I don't know how the
Gerald
fuck you say
McCullen.
that shit.
Yeah. God bless
Yeah.
his soul. God bless his sister's soul too, man. Again, for the most part, I bring that up to say this: fighters, get your money and do it the safest way possible. If you know how to box, utilize your skills. Fuck what people got to say. Fuck what people got to say. Utilize your skills. Get it back. Oh, Stevenson, get your money, man. Get it the easiest way. You can still leave out the sport, have all of this, and still read your child a bedtime story and do things with your kids and shit like that, man. Get your money,
That's
man.
a fact. That's a fact. I definitely agree with that. What I was gonna say, so you see they announced the UFC White House card, right?
Yes. And I heard the controversy behind it too about John Jones, and that's messed up because he also came out with a statement saying, yo, that's crazy. I was just in negotiations because I said no to that low number. Now is this?
There's some rumors about this number though.
How much you talking? What's the rumor?
Apparently he asked for 30 and they told him 15 mil and he didn't take it.
Well,
I don't remember who I want to say it was Ariel Helwani who said it, but I could be wrong. So don't quote me on that. This is not the source, but I saw it somewhere.
Yo, I ain't trying
to be. You know what I'm saying?
That $15 million that they paid Conor, that could be a gift and a curse. Because you got a fighter like John Jones, like, nigga, you trying to give me $15 million? Y'all just signed this nigga to Zuffa for 15? Get the fuck out of here.
And nobody knows who the fuck he is compared to me. Right. John Jones is a household name.
So you got us like, nah, you're not going to give me the same amount of money you gave this nigga. You got to give me like double that.
Know what I'm saying? I think, and you know what it was? They would have never been able to afford John Jones what he's asking for, plus Conor McGregor on the same card anyway. They would have. Well, they probably no. I take that back. They can afford it. They just don't want to pay it. But they could afford that shit because for one, it's a White House card, and you would have John Jones and McGregor because John Jones would have fought Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira would have sold with John Jones. That fight alone sells itself. Then you would have had Conor McGregor would have been an undercard on that fight because that 110% would have been the fucking main event. You know what I'm saying? But the fights that he got on the card is like, nigga, what?
Listen, if you can't pay a fighter up front, right? For example, if you got John Jones asking for 30 million, right? I would give him 15 million, right? And to give him a percentage of the pay-per-view. That's it.
Yeah.
You can negotiate some that even if it's 3%, 4%, 5%, that card is going to sell. The White House card, the fight is going to take place in Washington, D.C. on a White House yarn. What lawn? What? Come on, man. That is history.
And the tickets, you could have doubled the fucking price of the tickets because niggas want to be a part of history. Because there's never going to be another UFC White House card after this. Never going to be another one. Unless, well, actually, I take that back. Trump is president, so we might get another one, but I just don't foresee another one ever happening.
Nigga said that shit gonna be at the Octagon, the real Octagon. I'm sorry, not the Octagon. The Pentagon. Oh, my bad. The Octagon gonna be in the Pentagon. You heard me?
Yeah. Hell yeah. So like the only fight I'm really excited for, like the main event is gonna be fireworks. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, but I'm really looking forward to that Cyril Gane versus Alex Pereira fight. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Yeah, it's so crazy though, like, because you know for a fact I do not watch UFC. I am not a fan of UFC, and again, I do not watch it. But I'm happy for Dana White, and I'm happy for UFC fans. Like y'all getting history right there, B. The White House. I'm happy again. I'm happy for Dana White, and I'm not a fan of UFC, but I'm happy for y'all guys. Y'all getting that though. You know what I mean? That's dope.
Yeah, Dana is getting that shit tenfold because remember he went to Zuffa. First of all, so far, what is it? March? Is March? He already had 4 Zuffa Boxing events, and he said that he's gonna have one every month. He could have had one a month, and it would have just been 3. The nigga had 4 events already, bro.
Yo, it's so crazy, right? Because I'm sitting there watching the interview that Dana had with Cameron. It was like it was his before he became a UFC. Before he started doing this thing with UFC, he said he's a huge fan of Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali. He had pictures of them in the office and stuff like that. So it was his dream to become a boxer before a UFC promoter. You know what I'm saying? It was his dream. So to see him following his dream too, that's dope, man. Why and this like the fact that he's following his dream and he's getting resistance from other promoters, that makes it even dope to me. Cause this shit that's confirmation people are intimidated and you're doing something right. I'm saying they see a upper like Dana White, who's well known, who they feel can put them out of business, and even with the $15 million that was given, got them shaking in their. Again, much respect to for doing their thing. They got a fight card on the White House lawn, man. Again,
White House lawn.
Fight, and I know y'all UFC fans out there, y'all happy about that one.
Yeah, I'm happy about that one for sure. And I know them UFC fighters is mad about Conor Ben getting that money though.
Yo, how y'all feel?
I honestly, listen. Listen to me though, Kiki, for a second. I honestly, truly feel that John Jones and Conor McGregor should get more money than Conor Ben for one fight. I don't give a fuck. People might disagree with me. Boxing fans might disagree. MMA fans is definitely going to agree with me because they're going to be like, "Who the fuck is Conor Ben?"
But again, I believe Zuffa is solely. That's Dana White's dream, so I think he put his own money up behind that.
No, he's not. Turkey's paying for that.
You think so?
Yeah.
You know, Turkey. Hell yeah, give me somebody. I mean, I feel like no. Again, right? I'm sorry. I'm saying I'm a little high. You know what I'm saying? What I want to say is, I believe when it comes down to UFC, Dana White is coming out of his own pocket for that. That's his thing, and I think him and Turkey got they have a partnership when it comes down to Zuffa Boxing.
Yeah. And Nick Khan, the CEO of WWE, is a part of it.
Right. So the money that John Jones is asking for, Dana White can't give him that. When it comes down to Zuffa Boxing, he's in a partnership with Turkey. Turkey is the bag in that. But UFC, Dana White is coming out of his pocket for that.
You know what it is? You know what it is? Conor Ben is the biggest name he got. If you compare,
it was perfect.
Because he couldn't sign Bam Rodriguez when he was trying to get Bam, but Bam is still not a bigger name than Conor Ben. Rayo's with him, but Conor Ben is a bigger name still. And then if he had got Usyk, they would have paid Usyk.
Ooh, they probably would have gave Usyk guaranteed. I could see them probably.
They would have to give Usyk way more than this. He would have had to get fucking
$30 million with John Jones is asking for, right?
Yep. They would have, or probably 50. He probably because whatever they pay him for the Fury fight, he's probably going to want that if Turkey's involved.
But that's in UK money though. That ain't in. I'm saying, what is that, pounds?
That's more than ours.
I know.
So you figure $1 here is like $1.35 there. No. I take that back. $1.35 there is like $1 here.
But it's not that really
shit like that.
Much of a difference then.
Nigga, you fucking take fucking damn $500 is a big difference. You do that math. You know what I'm saying?
I have to move to the UK, mate.
For every it's damn near every $3 you get an extra $1. Now you do the math. You know what I'm saying?
I went to Africa. Ain't nothing like a huge flip like that. $100 when I went at the time, bro, converted to their money, their CDs, 800 CDs, bro.
Yo, $100 on okay.
Live like a king. But back to the
boxing. Egypt Chris versus Jay Jones.
Oh man.
Egypt Chris is Tretch and Pepper. Tretch from Naughty by Nature and Pepper from Salt and Pepper's daughter.
Salt and Pepper.
Yeah.
And
Jay Jones is an Olympian judo.
This girl in a ring with an Olympian. And then after the fight, right, I'm hearing Pepper say, my daughter has never gotten into a fight before. This is her first fight.
She was calling out Keyshawn too.
But I can honestly say the girl was in good spirits after her knockout.
She slapped her though. She slapped her at the press conference, so she got what she deserved.
Well, that was promo. You going and that's crazy too.
Man, she slapped her, bro. Fuck
well, she
that.
spirits after her loss though. That's the most important thing. Most devastating knockouts like that in front of millions and millions of people that could do something to a person. You know what I'm saying? But she
Yeah,
showed like she kept her chin up. You know what I'm saying? Much respect to
yeah,
her. You win some, you lose some. And to be honest, it was a lose-lose. It wasn't a real win for the lady who had what's her name? Jones. It wasn't
yeah.
a real win for her because you fought somebody fucking skill.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
come on, man. Like again, shout out to them both. They both agree. But when you sign up for a fight, you sign up to fight. It is what it is,
That's a
man.
fact. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna have to just handle that. You know what I mean? It is what
Right.
it is, like Kiki said.
And shout out to Cameron too. Look.
Yeah, shout out to Kim. Look, that's his second shout out on part one of the show. I gave him a shout out while we was going through the technical
Oh, all
difficulties.
right.
Yeah. Because we was talking about the Dana White on the show and shit. You know what I'm saying? At the time when it happened. All right, so anyway, moving on. You mentioned something about Todd Mitchell beating Gabe Rosado. I don't know who Todd Mitchell is, but I know
Well,
who Gabe Rosado is. And I heard this was on the Misfits boxing card.
I was studying a little bit of Todd Mitchell. He's from Baltimore, Maryland. He's a barber, and he's
Huh?
always fighting. Yeah, he started boxing and stuff like that, and started knocking dudes out. He started getting real nice with his hands, and that's boxing
Mm-hmm.
is something that he's always passionate about. They started
Yeah.
taking it serious, and it's putting him in position now. I mean, he fought Gabe Rosado. I believe Gabe probably got like 16 goddamn losses, double digit losses and shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
he's a he's a seasoned veteran though.
He was in there with Bivol. Was it Bivol
Triple
or
G,
Benavidez? Oh yeah, Triple G. I'm tripping. I don't even know why I said
and,
Bivol.
and a couple other fighters I just can't name right now.
Yeah, he wanted to fight Edgar Berlanga in Puerto Rico. They should have did that. Berlanga should have took that check.
Right, yo, Gabe, I would have picked him to win. I would
I
have
think
definitely.
they should. I think they should have did it for the simple fact that at the time after the Canelo fight, Berlanga was hot. I ain't gonna say pause. I ain't gonna say in front, even though he went on a run like he won, but the nigga was kind of a little bit on a little. He was
Stop.
kind of hot. Pause. You know what I'm
Only
saying?
knocked
Let
down
me
early.
finish. Let me finish. Let me
Great.
finish though. Let me finish though. So then Gabe Rosado has a podcast and his shit always pop up all the time. So he has a little following. They
Oh,
would have
really?
gotten the audience. Yes, they would have gotten a little following. You know what I'm saying behind it. Yes.
Okay, everybody doing podcasts. I ain't gonna get a podcast. Wow.
Shit, we podcast and we just do it for fun. We don't even care about the check.
Stations like this, we usually have on the phone. We said, nah, let's bring it. This is bring it to, you know what I'm saying? Let's
Yeah.
bring it on, man. Let's
Exactly. Exactly.
let everybody, state their opinion on our conversations, man.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to the real shit because ever since that technical difficulty, we've been off track really. All right, so they talking about rumor card. This is only a rumor. Pitbull and Tank 2 at 140 in the undercard. Lamont Roach versus William Zepeda for the vacant 135-pound belt. So I guess that's Shakur Stevenson's belt.
I like it. I like it. I like it. On the same
No,
same
no,
card,
yeah,
same card.
same card, yeah.
That would be dope because you know why? If whoever win between Lamont and Zepeda get to fight the winner of Tank and Pitbull. And
But
if Lamont would win and beat Zepeda, that would be dope because he has experience with both Pitbull and Tank. You know what I'm saying?
who, Zepeda?
No, listen.
Oh,
If
you talking
Roach
about Lamont Roach? Yeah, Lamont Roach fought both of them. Yeah.
fighting the winner of Pitbull and Tank
Yeah, I
rematch,
know.
and
I
it
know
would
what you're
be
talking
dope if
about.
Lamont would win because he has experience with both of those fighters. Tank and
I agree.
but Zepeda a tough fight, man. Zepeda's a
Him
tough
and Pitbull, him and Pitbull would be actually a great fight. William Zepeda and Pitbull Cruz.
Pitbull might get I don't know. Pitbull a
Nah,
little tough.
Pitbull ain't gonna get stopped by him
He got
because
good hands,
it's gonna be a slugfest for sure.
but Zepeda,
Somebody's gonna get dropped in that fight for sure. I don't know if it's gonna be a stoppage, but if somebody's gonna get dropped, knocked down,
I believe somebody gonna get dropped in that fight.
not knocked out, but get knocked down.
dropped. Right, I can see it happening. Definitely.
Yeah, and I think it would be Zepeda, to be honest with you.
I think Pitbull might run into a fucking uppercut. To be honest.
I think Pitbull just throws a bunch of punches, but I don't think it's just volume. You know what I'm saying? Not enough to like stop Pitbull.
All right, now as a trainer, how would you train your fighter to fight somebody like Pitbull? Because I already got my shit mapped out. I could say it.
The same way Rayo did. That was the perfect way to fight him.
That too, yeah. I mean,
That's the
well,
perfect way to fight him.
Ryan did pretty much what I would tell my fighter to do:
Right?
swing up and use angles and use the jab,
And
jab, uppercut.
That jab was key in that fight.
That's it.
And he stayed away, and he made use that jab to keep Pitbull away from him and to keep himself away from him.
And like when Pitbull come rushing in, angle, hit that nigga with a check hook or something. Floyd told you how to deal with motherfuckers that rush.
Yeah, and you know what Pitbull is doing? He's coming in with his gloves up, and he's coming in sideways on his stance, just trying to get close so he can just throw all that shit. That's what happened with Rolly. Rolly let him get close. Rolly did, he did Rolly worse than Tank did. He did Rolly worse than Tank did, bro. And I said that shit before that fight. I said, this is gonna be a slaughter in this fight. And that's exactly what it was. He slaughtered him. And I feel the Ryan Garcia fight, if he had fought Ryan Garcia, it would have been the same way. I think it would have been nothing different. It would have been a slaughter.
I'm just curious to know, why didn't Rolly go back and fight Grandpa? You know what I'm saying? And that ass he got. Why they gonna rob?
I think Grandpa ended up getting knocked out his next fight.
They call him Grandpa, but that older dude whooped Rolly ass, man. How they gonna rob that man like that late in his career, man? He could say, you know what, this is my last fight. I went out on top. You know what I'm
saying? This is late in his career.
And say, this could have been like, you know what? I needed this win. God is great. This is my last fight, and I'm glad I'm going out with this big win. They gonna pull the carpet right underneath the man's feet like that, man. Come on, man. And Rolly, as a fighter, how you don't give him a rematch, man? Yo, come on, man. He know deep down in his heart he did not win that fight. How can that sit well with you? How? Like,
the rest was paid on that shit.
As a fighter, I'm gonna say like Oscar De La Hoya, Rolly, you lost. How could you not give him a rematch like a man? Where's your kahunas?
De La Hoya annoying as fuck, but he funny as shit. All right, bro. But the Williams Zepeda, who you got for Williams Zepeda versus Lamont Roach? We're gonna do that in Chat GPT too tonight.
Listen, I think that's gonna be a good fight. I think that's really gonna be a good fight between the two.
I actually think so too. I think it's a great fight.
I'm giving man.
Now, this is my issue about Lamont Roach.
Styles make fights. I see he was very, very patient with Tank, and he damn sure made adjustments when he fought Pitbull. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give the edge to Lamont Roach.
Here's my issue though with Lamont Roach in this fight. You're fighting a person who's gonna come out there with straight volume. Whether he hurts you or not, he's coming out there with straight volume the whole fight. So like, I can see Lamont Roach kind of starts a little bit late.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's going to give away a lot of those early rounds. And some of those rounds it might be too late because Zepeda ain't going to slow down to like way later. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if he's going to be able to do what Shakur did. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have Shakur defense. You know what I mean? So it's like.
But I'm going to give I will always give the edge to a boxer. Zepeda, he's going to come to fight. He's a fighter. Mm-hmm. If Shakur wanted to, he could have outboxed Zepeda all night.
Mm-hmm.
He could have outboxed all night. He stood in the pocket.
Pretty much. Even in the pocket, he outboxed him.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. He could have fought him on the outside all night if he chose to. But he fought him on the inside. Yeah. He fought him mid-range. And, he got out of there when he needed to. But Roach, he rolled some of his shots though on the inside, and You know, mid-range, he's good mid-range. I give it to him. But I believe Cepeda has more power than Roach. So that mid-range shit might be a little dangerous for him. That mid-range, if Cepeda catch him mid-range, it's over.
I don't think Cepeda has more power than Pitbull. That's the thing. And Pitbull dropped Roach.
And my man Cepeda almost knocked my man Shakur down with a jab. You gotta be fair with it. What Shakur doing?
Bro.
Man, you almost got knocked out.
I think this fight with Tank and Pitbull, I think Pitbull gonna win.
Nah, Tank got something to prove. He gonna hurt something. He gonna hurt something.
I think he hasn't been in the ring.
Gonna come back a dog. That shit is. He been doing that shit since he was young. Like,
well, now, okay, so a lot of people say like how he broke his hand and all that shit in the last fight. Now, if he don't break his hand, that means he's going to be more willing to take a lot of those punches that he like to take. And Pitbull is going to hit that nigga and hit him hard. Pause.
Well, technically, let's not forget he beat Pitbull with one fucking hand. Don't forget that. He gonna have two good hands.
Yeah, but that fight was
nothing. He beat him with one hand, nigga.
That fight was debatable. That fight was debatable. I don't care what nobody say. That fight was
debatable with one hand.
Why you think they having a rematch?
Floyd Mayweather beat Luis Castillo with one hand in that first fight. In a rematch, he sealed the deal. It was a close fight in the first fight, just like how Tank and Pitbull was very, very close that first fight. One hand. We gonna see in a rematch.
He's not gonna stop Pitbull. That's for sure. Pitbull. I got Pitbull. I'll wait till the betting lines open up. I hope Pitbull's the underdog.
One hand.
Yeah, and you see what he did. He made sure he stayed away with that one hand. Nigga, come on, bro. We're not gonna do this shit, bro, because we saw what happened with Tank and Lamont Roach. We're not gonna sit here and do this shit and act like motherfucking Tank earned that win.
Much respect. That's what I seen. I don't know what you seen. I seen too much respect. He ain't want to even Tank not wanting to disrespect the fighter because the fighter has his mother at the press conference. It was a lot of respect between the two, man. Come on, we ain't gonna.
Man, you don't get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit, nigga. That shit sound like bullshit, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? This nigga crazy, bro. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
And he gonna
talk about because his moms is there. You know how many fighters he fought? Moms was in the crowd. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
And Tank did Tank still disrespect him? He did not disrespect Lamont in front of his moms.
Tank was trying to stop that nigga. He could. There was nothing he could do with it. Like it was nothing for him that he could do with him in the amateurs.
A lot of respect in that fight. They was carrying each other, just like me and you said we would do.
Yeah, yo. Unless
you flip the script on a nigga, man.
Can I ask you something?
Unless you flip the script on a nigga, and that's what happened. Lamont flipped the script on Tank, nigga. He started to think he's bigger than the program, nigga.
Let me ask you something, bro. Are you a part of the Tank Hive?
Not at all, nigga. I'm a person that can like this hive, nigga.
Because you sound like you're a part of the Tank Hive.
Tank. They cool with each other. They remember they fought. They've been fought in the amateurs and all of that. They have a great.
Niggas, damn near all these niggas now have fought in the amateurs. Honestly,
well, it's different because that's his Baltimore native. Know what I'm saying? It's different.
Nah, nigga from DC, nigga. Don't tell them they the same.
Boy, Tank was being respectful towards him, and he want to trash talk the nigga because his mom's and I know your moms. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, fuck that. Legacy is on the line
nigga
here.
Flip the script when the lights, cameras, action. We beat him.
Where the rematch at? Where the rematch at?
He gonna beat the shit out of him. Come on, man.
Where the rematch at?
Yeah, my man. Yeah, he got some.
Yeah,
he got some difficulty.
He a part of the Take Hive. He a part of the Take Hive. You're a part of the Take Hive. If y'all believe Kiki's a part of the Take Hive, put it in the comments.
Nigga said Take Hive.
All right, so I got a question for you though, Kiki.
Go ahead,
where's your boy Richardson Hitchens, aka Africa? Where's he at?
Well, he's sparring. That's all. He's sparring. He taking care of himself, waiting on his next fight. That's what. That's
Is
where
he
he
gonna
at,
fight
man.
Oscar Valdez or is Oscar Valdez fighting somebody else? It's no
I wouldn't
Oscar
advise.
Valdez.
I wouldn't even advise
Oscar
him to fight the
Duarte.
fucking
Shit.
drug cheat anyway. Oscar
Oscar,
Valdez.
not
Then he
Valdez.
test
Oscar, not
positive.
Val.
Then he.
Hold on.
All right,
Not Valdez. Oscar Duarte. My bad.
that's gonna be a
Oscar
good fight.
Duarte.
That's gonna be a good fight. That's gonna be a good
That's
fight.
who it was. He called him a
Well,
motherfucker
they
who
said the
sounded
nigga
like
was on
Canelo.
steroids. I heard the motherfucker Oscar Zarde was on steroids. I won't put it
Duarte?
past him.
I haven't heard anything about that.
I heard about that.
Oh, okay. Speaking of steroids, Janabek, IBF just stripped him of it. He's suspended for 1 year. IBF just stripped him. And mind you, he tested positive, I think, in November, going into the December 6th fight against Eris Landry Lara, and the fight
Here
didn't
it is
happen.
in fucking March. Here it is in March.
Look, IBF just stripped him, but WBO, he still has WBO's belt. They haven't stripped him.
Hey. Cheating bitch, huh? Cheating bitch. He should be banned.
He should be part of WBC.
Hey, they're gonna have a special place in hell for cheats. You know that, right? A special place in hell.
What about niggas who cheated on their? What about niggas who cheated on their bitches? They gonna have a place in hell too?
Nah, it's in a man's nature to lust over other women. It's not cheating, men. We love our wives. We're not gonna leave our wives, but we lust over other women. Even women find other women attractive. Come on, let's be for real. We ain't gonna do that.
All right, let's get back to boxing now.
Once we smash and we come to our senses, that feeling go away. Sex is not emotional for us men. It is not emotional, ladies. But go ahead, brother.
Let's get back to because we still got. Oh damn! Look at the time, but we got a motherfucking damn a lot more to cover. Well, not really a lot more to cover. All right. Francis Ngannou signs with MVP. He's fighting on the Ronda Rousey undercard against Philip Lins in an MMA bout. But Jake Paul was there after his second jaw surgery and called out Francis Ngannou in the middle of the press conference talking about he want to fight him. He said that he was the first option, but he was acting like he didn't want to fight him. But now he's calling him back. He signs with Jake Paul in his promotion, and Jake Paul calling him out. They gonna want Jake Paul to get knocked out again.
They ain't gonna get knocked out again. Shit is scripted, remember? Shit is all scripted.
Ngannou can't go in there and go 0-3, bro, in boxing, bro. He got to get a win. And that nigga African, he coming in there with pride. You know what I'm saying? He got money already. He coming in there with pride.
Coming in there with pride?
Yeah, he coming in there with pride, bro.
He coming in there. That's confidence, man. My man coming in there with confidence, man.
He got knocked. They both got knocked out by Anthony Joshua. And Jake Paul was like, "Oh, I bet you surprised."
Ain't no both get knocked out by Anthony Joshua. One nigga went to sleep. The other nigga just got his jaw broke. Fuck out of here. That's a big difference.
That's a big difference. Jake Paul
one went to sleep, nigga. One was night, nigga. Nigga.
Hey, listen though, but Jake Paul told him like, "Yo, are you? I bet you surprised that I last longer than you did against Anthony Joshua."
Yeah. But the thing steroids,
here's the difference though. This nigga Ngannou was in there to fight. This nigga Jake Paul. Soon as Joshua really landed, the fight was over.
Nigga ran.
As soon as he really
kept trying to tackle a nigga down and shit.
You notice that? That was like maybe the first or second clean punch that he landed on him in the fight out of the whole entire fight, and it was over. And it broke his jaw. It was over. So I would like to see. Because Francis Ngannou, first of all, Francis Ngannou can land like how he landed on Tyson Fury. This man is in the Guinness World Record as like the hardest hitting puncher in history.
Well,
if he lands on Jake Paul and he lands clean and nice and hard, it's over.
Man, listen, Jake Paul just started training for boxing. That dude, he's been in MMA, learning how to fight for years. Okay, so if you get in that ring, you let Jake Paul whoop your ass, man. My brother, just retire, man. Just fucking retire, man. It's over.
Yeah.
You getting your ass whooped by somebody who's just learning the basics?
Yeah,
who's just learning how to fight?
Hey, look, he should put in the contract they should have boxing match and MMA gloves.
That would be crazy.
Jake Paul, I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna happen. I don't know if I'm not gonna sit here. Allegedly,
I would love to see it. I would love to see that fight happen.
If he does hit that nigga in his jaw, bro, again, if he get hit in the jaw again, Francis is looking for the temple. Francis going in there probably throwing with nothing but fucking bad intentions anyway. He's not going in there to throw jabs or set up nothing. If he fights Jake Paul.
Let me say this. Jake Paul was hitting Anthony Joshua. He was landing some good shots.
I don't think any of them hurt Anthony Joshua.
It ain't hurt him, but he was landing some good shots. So more to the story. If that motherfucker land them shots that he was hitting AJ with, night, sir. That nigga going to sleep.
I think it's going to be the same effect because Anthony Joshua hits hard as hell. You know what I'm saying? And he
hit hard as hell. He put one to sleep and he couldn't put the other one to sleep. That's the difference. Broke his shit.
Yeah, but one came in there to actually fight, nigga. Like the other one didn't come in there to really fight.
I don't give a fuck. The nigga got hit. The punches that you don't see is the punches that hurt you, nigga. The nigga got hit clean on his jaw. One nigga went to sleep when he got hit on his jaw. The other nigga just got his shit broke, but he was still conscious, nigga.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, man. Hey, I believe Jake Paul was on steroids anyway. You know, that's what I heard allegedly.
This guy, bro. Here you go, man.
That's what I heard.
Yo, did you see that shit about Victor Conti said
Pacquiao?
About Pacquiao, yeah. I didn't even see that shit.
Everybody knows that. Victor, he said it. Bud Crawford said, but y'all guys would clown me when I'm telling y'all nigga on steroids, oh, you gotta show proof. I said, nigga, I test, nigga. I said, I gotta see some shit black and white. I said, you want me to show proof that a motherfucker's on steroids when they taking steroids, trying not to get caught with the shit in their system? You want me to prove that? Nigga, you can clearly look at somebody and say somebody look good and somebody look extraordinary. Mayweather always looked good, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Roy Jones Jr. looked extraordinary. It's a difference. And guess what? Roy Jones is on what? Testosterone, cheating and shit. Muscle enhancements and shit. Fuck out of here, man. That's what I see. That's what steroids is. You got the Roy Jones Jr. in his prime, and then you got Floyd Mayweather in his prime. Floyd, great. He looked a good boxer, great boxer, but Roy looked extraordinary. That's the difference.
So Roy was looking like most extraordinary of all time, and then you got greatest of all time?
Come on, man. Right. I mean, come on. Even Ali was good. He was a good fighter, considered great. He wasn't extraordinary. He didn't look extraordinary in the ring.
Yeah.
Fighters that be looking extraordinary and juicing. Come on, Manny Pacquiao looking extraordinary in the ring, knocking shit out, doing shit he ain't supposed to do 8 times weight division and fighting dudes. Wait, get the fuck out of here. And got knocked the fuck out at 112 pounds? Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here. Listen, fuck out of here. That shit they trying to sell anybody, man. Fuck out of here. Knocked out at 112 pounds. 112 pounds, out cold, sleep, night. You telling me a nigga at 140 pounds hit you clean on your shit, you still up? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You can't get that, man. Fuck out of here, man. My man Floyd said the nigga went from a size 7 hat to an 8. The man said, listen, Floyd Mayweather, Pacquiao, listen, let's fight. All I want to do is take a drug and urine test. I'm going to take the test. You're going to take the test. Let's get the fight going to make sure we both on the even playing field. Nigga said no. The nigga said no. What the fuck that tell you?
What I tell you? He didn't want to take the $100 million.
Nigga said no, and the man been knocked out plenty of times already. Okay, you don't want to make $100 million, a $50 million. What? You don't want to take that? And you're clean, guaranteed $100 million. What the fuck going on? You already got losses. You took less money than that. You don't want to make $100 million? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. And then you have the casuals. Oh, Floyd scared to fight him. Where the fuck did you hear that at? Where did that register to your head at?
He didn't want to take $100 million blood
man
test.
Said, yo, if you're on the even playing field, let's fight. If you're a clean fighter and I'm a clean fighter, we say we clean fighters. Let's set example.
Pacquiao did not want to take $100 million blood test. That should tell you something right
you
there.
remember the Pactards? They kept trying to say, well, he's scared of needles. The nigga got a whole tattoo. And then when they fought the Pactard, oh, his shoulder was messed up. Get the fuck out of here. Before the fight started, he was like this and shit, coming in there.
He was doing this shit. He was doing this shit, yeah.
Get the fuck out. I guess it must have happened when he did that, right? Yeah, fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
That man was juiced the fuck up. But Marquez had some juice for his ass in that fourth fight. I tell you that much. Had some real good juice for his ass.
He might have had a little bit of it in the third
He also
fight
had
too,
his secret
he
weapon
got robbed
too.
in that one.
Angel Heredia. Okay, the PED dude. Okay, the strength and conditioning coach. Okay, we ain't never seen Marquez put Pacquiao on his ass the way he did in that fourth fight. Boom, on the floor. Oh shit. Boom. Night. We ain't never seen no shit like that. Yeah. But you know who's helping? Who also has Angel Heredia in their corner?
Oh God, here you go.
David Benavidez,
I knew it.
David Benavidez. And I didn't know that until I watched a little documentary series of David Benavidez and found out he had Angel Heredia in his corner. So I don't blame Canelo for not fighting his ass. Canelo ain't stupid. He know what the fuck going on. Strength and conditioning coach. Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, you's a wild boy. Anyway,
hey, I'm
man,
a fact
moving on.
I'm speaking facts.
Moving on, man. Dalton Smith, Alberto Puello has been ordered by WBC for the super lightweight title.
That's 135. 135.
So what belt is that? If Zapata and who, I gotta check and see who ordered who. But WBC ordered this one for sure. No, because Puello's at 140.
They probably made up a fucking belt, man. You know they make up belts for another piece of the fucking pie.
Did anybody vacate at 140?
I don't know. They probably made a bullshit belt. They might have made a sick belt. This is a belt that you get when a fighter's out sick for the flu. Yeah, you can defend that belt and don't get no mandatory.
They got mad.
Belt. Yeah,
it's an interim. They got mad unnecessary interims.
They're gonna put tissues on the belt and shit, like little design tissues on the belt, some cells and shit. You know what I'm saying? And some NyQuil. Fuck out of here. Some tea and shit. Herbs on it. This sick belt. Yes.
It was crazy. They the ones who be having all different types of belts. You don't be really seeing that shit really from none of the other sanctioning bodies. Like I've always seen just the black belt.
They got the nerve to say when Mike Carpenter was on his neck, right? This isn't about the money. Why you keep talking about the money all the time? Go and tell Mike Carpenter to say, well, it sounds like money to me. Well, why do you keep talking about the money all the time? Why? Yeah, because it is about the money. Mike Carpenter said if it's not about the money, why isn't Shakur the WBC champion? If it isn't about the money, because he didn't pay you, right?
No, that's a fact.
Because he didn't pay you, right? So it's about the money.
That's a fact. No, I completely agree with that shit because, I want to know how much that Barrios and Ryan had to kick out for that stupid ass chain for that fight.
They trying to be funny as hell with that chain. They said these young fighters, they don't want belts no more. They want chains.
But we're gonna give you the belt and you're gonna pay both these fees. Fuck out of here. Fuck them niggas.
He said, Poppy, it's just 1% you gotta pay. Just 1%. Look, 1%. So that's a total of 4% they get from the fighter's purse, right?
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. So that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
And wait. Let's not forget about their contracts. You know, the discretionary contracts that they have with fighters. Listen, if you make over $30 million a fight, the WBC may get to ask you for more than 3%. They get to ask you for a set number. Let's talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they tried to do to Bud.
And it's like, why are you asking 3%? For it?
We heard you getting $50 million. Nah,
and it's like, why are you asking for it? You know what I'm saying? Why ask for it? You know what I mean? There's no point to ask for it. You just being greedy at that point. Anyway, moving on. This is the last topic before we get into the our chat. We're gonna have to do Chat GPT because we like way behind. We're gonna have to do the What's the Name segment on the next show. Clarissa Shields was on Shannon Sharp's show, and she was on a Ring Magazine show when Devin Haney was there. Shannon Sharp told her straight up to her face that she believed that Rolly would stop her. She know she on her Rolly shit. But then when she was on ring, she said her height, her jab, her skills would beat Rolly. But Shannon Sharp told her straight up. I told her straight up that Rolly will stop you. He'll stop you in a 12-round fight. Rolly's gonna stop you. What you think about that, Keith? What you think about that, Keith? Oh man, don't tell me we're having technical difficulties again. Oh man, we having technical difficulties again. Oh man. What's happening here?
Here we go.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right. So what I was saying was I was talking about Clarissa Shields and Shannon Sharp. She was talking about how she could beat Rolly.
But that's crazy because I've been told you that shit. I said, yo, Carissa's running out of female opponents, man. She gonna end up fighting dudes. And I said the easiest link for her gonna be Rolly ass, man.
She should fight Mario
She
Barrios.
can whip Rolly ass, bro, with a jab.
She should fight Mario Barrios.
Nah, she gotta be Rolly. Rolly more of a, if I should say, more like the I would say the easiest out of all of them, especially out of all the champions. He might not be a champion by the time she get to him though, but
yeah,
he seems. Come on, he tailor-made again. Grandpa beat him.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Beat him. I mean, if you let that dude beat you and that dude, you can see every fucking punch coming.
But here's my issue though.
She can fight, yo. Shields can fight, bro.
But my thing is, what is she gonna do to keep Rolly off of her? Because she's not even knocking out these females.
Nigga, she's bigger than Rolly. She has a longer reach than Rolly.
But she's not knocking these females out. You think she's
nigga Floyd wasn't even, nigga Shakur not even, nigga, they got a good fucking jab. When you got a good jab, you ain't gotta knock nobody out.
You talk about niggas that can do enough to keep a nigga off him. I don't think Clarissa Shields can keep you off of her.
Devin Haney has a good jab.
I don't think Clarissa Shields can keep you off of her.
Man, Clarissa Shields can fight. You might get hit with some shit trying to go in there.
Yeah, you will, but you
might try to go in and try to rush her. She gonna hit you with some shit.
Don't rush. You just move your damn head, but you gonna get to her.
And she let's not forget, she spars with men.
Yeah, I know, but you take them gloves or you take that head. You're gonna have to feel them punches when you take that headgear off.
She can crack.
Who's she cracking in women?
She can crack.
Who she's knocking out? What women is she knocking out? The girl that she beat, Perkins, knocked out a girl to fight right before her in the co-main event.
Man, who care about a knockout when you got somebody beating you up? Getting beat up is worse than a knockout, nigga. When you get beat up in a fight like that, that shit takes something for a fight. Look at my man Errol Spence. Look at my man Errol Spence. Bud beat my man Spence up. If he would have knocked Spence out and caught Spence with a clean fight, I bet you Spence would have been back in the next couple of months with a confidence builder.
He
beat my man Spence up,
no,
man.
bro.
And Spence ain't been back in the ring.
You're not going to do it. This is the comparison we're going to do. We're going to make the right comparison now. When you want to be up there talking like you're Conor McGregor, you know what I'm saying? Like you fucking shit up and stopping shit. You know what I'm saying? You need to be actually getting a few knockouts in there. Conor McGregor did all that talking because he was stopping niggas. Floyd can do that shit because Floyd
nigga was on steroids, wasn't he? Did Conor ever test positive for steroids?
No.
But cocaine though, right?
No, he never tested positive for anything, actually.
Man, get the fuck out of here. They say he was running from the blood test and shit. They say he was high somewhere for a couple of hours till them niggas left.
That was John Jones.
Oh, one of them motherfuckers, though.
John Jones hit underneath the ring.
My bad, Conor. Shout out to you.
They said John Jones hit under the fucking damn cage for 8 hours.
So he tests positive for steroids?
Who, John Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah, he tested positive.
That cheating bitch. He should be banned. Don't get that nigga 30 million. Give him 5. Fuck it. That nigga 5 million. You jug treating bitch. Fuck out of here.
That's fine. Why he gotta do? That's probably why he got to do stem cell
Well,
and
nigga
all
gonna
that
say
shit for his hips.
Wakanda tested positive too, nigga. Y'all gave him 15.
Good point. Yeah.
Hey.
But they ended up they did some shit where he ended up not getting suspended. WBC was involved, of course. Because they they asked him
Nigga said that
Mauricio
sanctioned
about that.
body protect all kinds of shit, huh? You help out the WBC, we gonna help you out. Don't worry. If you test positive for a drug, you won't be banned. You'll be spending for a whole year. You know you gotta pay the 3% to the WBC and you gotta pay your fine. That's it. Your promoter, we're gonna say that the promoter's gonna keep the purse, but you're still gonna get paid. That's it.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Enjoy
All
the
right, well, let's get
vacation with
into
your
this.
family.
Before we get into the chat GPT segment, one more question for you. What fights you
Sure.
want to see within the next two? Give me like about three to five fights you want to see within the next 2 years. Next 2 to 3 years.
All right. I want to see Tank versus Shakur. I want to see Keyshawn versus Haney, and I would like to see Canelo versus David Benavidez.
That's 3. You only got 3 you want to see?
Yeah. I can name more?
I said 3 to 5.
Okay. I would want to see Keyshawn versus Shakur. I would want to see Abdullah Mason versus
Kid Austin.
No. Abdullah Mason versus I would like to see Abdullah Mason fight Forster. Or Saki Forster. They both 135. Yeah, I would love to see that.
Well, Forster seems like he's going back to 130 to fight. Well, if he fights Ray Ford. You know what I'm saying? We'll see, because he's still got a belt there. Fight. He's still got a belt there, you know what I mean? So we'll see. For me, pretty much almost the same thing. There's just a couple of things I want to switch up. I do want to see a Tank Roach rematch. I'm happy we might get a Pitbull Tank rematch, but it's not like in my top 5. It's in my top 10 to see again. I want to see a Ryan and Haney again. Haney has to get that fucking get back. No ifs, ands, or buts. No matter what
he's trying, but Ryan got to give it to him. I would love to see that fight, but he says I don't know if he wanted to take a fight first, because I thought him and Ryan was in negotiations. Ryan agreed online. I thought they were in negotiations, and I heard Ryan talking about the A side and all this bullshit. And then he comes out and says he's negotiating a fight with Rolly, and he want to beat the man that beat a man, all that kind of bullshit. That whole triangle shit in boxing, you know what that is.
Yeah, bullshit.
I guess after he's done with Rolly, then he's gonna spin the block with Ryan, I guess.
Yeah. I want to see Keyshawn versus Richardson Hitchens at 147. I want to see Richardson Hitchens. He got a lot to prove because he keep beating people that already lost to these other big names. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to look at how he's beating them though. It's style. It's certain kind of styles fighters use. He's beating them.
Yeah.
He's looking good, really good outboxing.
But Shakur Tank, I do agree. I do want to see that at 140. I think Shakur he looked better at 140 than he did at 135. Well, I guess he kind of looked the same because he fought Zepeda before T.O. You know what I'm saying? They trying to. Did you hear they trying to say Shakur don't fight black fighters now too?
They said the same. Roy Jones started that weak ass shit, man, because they said the same shit about Floyd Mayweather. Come on, man. Fuck out of here.
He was in like spaces. He was in like
niggas care how many black fighters you want them to fight, and you got fighters that's from different parts of the world.
It's not even that.
That's in boxing. I mean, if you come across a good fighter, a black fighter, you're gonna fight him. It is what it is.
I'm not gonna move the goalposts or say anything, but Shakur had the opportunity to fight Devin Haney, but Tank Davis was one of these people. But then he fought a person like Frank Martin, who clearly in his last fight even showed even more why he should have never been in there with Tank. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that was Tank knock. But when you think about it, in these smaller weight classes, it's always these Spanish niggas. So it's like, what the fuck are we talking about here?
Right. you know what I'm saying? Come on, like we can't knock them. They know how to fight. You have good Mexican fighters, good Hispanic fighters, and good African American fighters. And a lot of people, it's sad to say, but the truth about boxing is, you have a lot more Hispanic fighters that get more promotion than African American fighters because they know they're gonna put seats in asses in seats.
And they
Puerto
fight in the
Rican
West
crowds
Coast.
come out, Mexican crowds they come out for their fighters. Come on, so it's more of a business thing. That's why you don't see a lot of African American fighters in it anymore. Even Chicago's like, yo, they're promoting the shit out of T.O. first. They're promoting the shit out of Loman Chico. Come on.
Yep,
Think
that's
about
a fact. That's a fact. Anyway, man, let's get into that Chat GPT segment. We like way past the time.
So let's go.
All right, so we got Mike Tyson versus Alexander Usyk. Who you got?
Prime Tyson versus Usyk.
I'm going with Tyson.
Damn.
I'm going with Mike
Tyson was very good at cutting off that ring. He was very good.
Are we talking about with Customato?
Customato, yep. But Customato, that makes it even more better. It's over. I'm knockout by knockout. Look.
Let's see what they got. Oh, they got Usyk 116, 112, 115, 113, 115, 113. Winner Usyk by unanimous decision. Prime Tyson is terrifying early. Prime Usyk is 12 round riddles with legs. Tyson lands the heavier
that last Mike Tyson fight because they go off the last fight probably. Look.
They said that was Prime. They said it was Prime. Tyson is terrifying early, so I think Tyson gets him. I disagree with that shit. I think Tyson gets him out of there a little bit early.
Me too.
All right, so
me too. I got Tyson by KO.
Mike Tyson versus George Foreman. I got Foreman.
Yeah, I got Foreman. I got George Foreman.
Because he's not
that motherfucker. Yo, did you see the interview with Shannon Briggs? And when he said he fought George Foreman, that motherfucker George Foreman hit like steel.
Oh yeah. He said
They said George Foreman.
Oh, they said they got KO in round 7. They got Mike Tyson.
Oh man, well we always disagree. We don't always agree with Chat GPT any fucking.
Oh no! I take that back. All right, so look, official scorecard at stoppage. You got 58-56 Tyson, then 57-58, then 58-56 Tyson winning the fight before explosion. George Foreman by KO in round 7.
Oh shit! Wow.
Prime Tyson is faster and lands more early, but Prime Foreman carries one of the most destructive right hands in heavyweight history. Because at any given moment, he could hit you with that shit and you out. Don't be tired and get caught by that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we got next one, Lennox Lewis versus George Foreman.
I got Lennox Lewis. I think he's going to – damn, man. I don't know. Ooh.
I might have to go –
George Foreman, younger days, he was a stalker. But Lennox Lewis used that jab, but Lennox Lewis ain't got no fucking chin.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. Now, here's my thing. Lennox is not going to
George Foreman, because you could still hit a motherfucker, though.
Lennox is not
like you going to go the whole fight and not land something.
Prime Foreman, young Foreman. Lennox is not rope-a-doping.
Right.
Oh, they got it for Lennox Lewis by unanimous decision. 117, 111.
He got a good jab. Lennox got a good jab, though, B.
Prime Foreman carries frightening knockout power, but Lewis is one of the best heavyweight tacticians ever. His jab, reach, and ability to control the distance makes you stream. What is the tail of the tape? What's the tail of the tape of this shit?
Got a good jab. Lennox always has one of the best jabs in the game.
Okay, all right. So listen, Lennox Lewis 6'5", 84-inch reach. Foreman is 6'3" with a 78-inch reach. That right there, the jab. If you use that jab,
Lennox has a great jab.
And they talking about Lennox Lewis at 36 versus 24-year-old Foreman. Never mind, I got Foreman still. At 24-year-old Foreman versus 36-year-old Lennox, if he hit that nigga, what?
I was watching Legendary Nights, right? Years ago. And I was watching the Michael Moore when he fought George Foreman, right? So George, they have little skits, like little parts of the segment where they speak one-on-one with the guys, right? So George Foreman said, I was setting up that 1-2 that whole time. You hear Teddy Atlas and Michael Moore's corner, like, yo, I see what he's doing. He's trying to set you up with the 1-2. So Michael Moore go to my son.
Say he got
bullshit. He told me he would set it up all night. That was bullshit. Brother, he was setting that punch up all night for him. He said when he got hit, he couldn't get up. Like his body did not respond.
Yeah,
Like
the
he
way he
could not
fell, it
pull
was like,
himself
what the
up.
fuck? Word. Anyway,
Ew.
moving on. Last one: Lamont Roach versus William Zepeda. You said you had Lamont Roach earlier. Did I say who I had?
Nah, you ain't even say who you had.
Well, I don't know who I have, but what I can tell you, Chat GPT guys, is William Zepeda by unanimous decision, 116, 112, 115, 113, 117, 111. What I did say is that he could sit there and take forever to get into a rhythm. You know what I'm saying?
I would say
Shout out to you, Jerry. Jerry said he got George over Lewis. Thank you. I agree. At 24 years old, hell yeah, I got definitely 110%.
shit, young goddamn George Foreman. That motherfucker was carrying horses and calves on his back and shit. Big country motherfucker. Strong too.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got one more fight. Give us one more fight before we wrap up, Key.
Listen, Bevel, he's making a return, right? Bevel.
I just seen that shit somewhere. I sent it to you. I forgot who it was. He's supposed to be on the under.
Bevel's making his return against some guy. I don't know. We have more information.
Yeah, he's on. Yeah. We got to do more research because I never heard of the dude either.
Some guy. If it was a big fight, we would have known it all. But he's just coming back, a confidence build to test out the hand, whatever.
Test out the hand, yeah. And he's supposed to be the undercard for Usyk versus Rico.
Right. So, maybe he might fight the winner. Huh? Never know now. Never know. He might move up. Never know, because he damn sure avoiding David Benavidez.
Benavidez is gonna have to see Jay Opetaia after he fights Zerto, I think Jay might be food for that nigga fucking Benavidez too. He looked cool in that fight. He beat the shit out of old boy Glanton that he fought. But other than that, I don't think he gives Benavidez the problems. You know what I'm saying? But it'll be a great fucking fight. I think that would be a great fight. They need to push that. Jay Opetaia versus David Benavidez. Fuck a Canelo. Fuck all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, yeah.
I agree. I definitely agree. We were talking about Jerry. We were just talking about Shannon Briggs when Shannon Briggs was talking about that. How George Foreman hit him.
You gotta watch that interview with Sharon Briggs said about George Foreman. You're gonna laugh when you watch it. Hilarious, man. He said he couldn't believe how hard George Foreman.
Hell yeah, man. Well, but Jerry, we wish you pulled up as sooner when we had started earlier. Just remember, try to pull up on every Tuesday at 9:05 p.m. Eastern time. We here live, you know what I'm saying? So that way you can tune in on the show.
And don't forget to tell a friend to like and subscribe.
Hell yeah, we definitely. But anyway, man, we wrapping up for the night, man. This is with the technical difficulties had us on here way longer than what we usually are. But anyway, we appreciate y'all for still tuning in. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Follow us on all social media platforms. As always, it's your boy Gotti.
And your boy Kiki. You already know, do y'all intermittent fast and do y'all 3-day water fast and stay away from processed food, sugar, drink your water, okay? And a little light on the seasoning. You heard? Y'all don't need no high blood pressure.
Yeah, we know, especially us as colored folk and Hispanics.
Right. So we love y'all,
or Latinos,
family. We
whatever y'all want to be called.
Thanks for coming out again. If y'all want us to speak about a particular topic, just hit us up in the inbox and again.
And if you want to pull up on the show, don't forget we always welcome guests on the show. We have no problem with guests coming up on the show. So if you want to pull up on the show, definitely holler at us in our comments. Hit us up on TikTok in our DMs. Or on social media, on Instagram at Rumble Ready Podcast or Rumble Ready, it's Rumble Ready Podcast or Rumble Ready Fight Podcast. Just look for the damn logo when you go in there. Look for it. You'll know. You see the box and the MMA glove with the microphone.
Man.
Actually, it's scrolling across this damn screen. Shit, you see it right there? It's right
Ready
there.
Rumble, y'all. Ready Rumble.
Rumble ready.
Rumble ready.
All right, y'all, man. We out of here. Holla at us.